Three, two, one. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What is this? You now rocking with the Five Star Podcast. I'm your host from the Five Star Podcast, CEO Josh, your host with the most. What we doing? Where you guys been at? This episode is brought to you by Amazon Music. Episode 126. Uh, Powered by Google and Beyond. If you're in a club at home, make sure you get you a glass or a bottle of that Beyond. What we doing? This episode is sponsored by, you already know, Kobe the Jeweler. What's up? I'm waiting on Salim. Shout outs to Salim the Jeweler, but Salim, he's been taking 4 years to make my piece, man. I don't know what's been going on, but if you're downtown in Los Angeles, downtown LA, let them know CEO Josh is looking for Salim. I'm waiting for my damn piece. It's been a long time. This episode is brought to you by Wildest TV. Make sure you click the link, subscribe. Javencio's Playroom as well. We did that episode. We did a lot of testing, a lot of taste testings and everything like that from some exotic desserts and stuff like that. So we looking good. What's up? Where y'all been at? What y'all been on? We got Mother's Day weekend coming up. What's going on? How we doing this? How we rocking out? You already know it's the Five Star Podcast. I'm your host, CEO Josh with the most. Let me know what we've been on. Other than that, it's been a good week, a busy week. Of course, being a dad, taking care of responsibilities. Other than that, all of my men and fellas who've been out there holding down the women, holding down your families and all that. I want to say, you know what, my heart goes out to you, and we're gonna keep pushing, we're gonna keep striving. Mr. Rowley. Fun fact, I think this is one of my favorite Rolexes, the Yachtmaster. If you ever owned an authentic 18 karat gold Yachtmaster, I had this watch, I want to say, since 2023, so about 3 years I got it, but excellent piece. I suggest you go on a yacht if you have a Yachtmaster. But let's get into some topics. We got a few sponsors too. I wanted to shout out some of my sponsors. This is an ultra brand from Classics. Classic, Classics always bring you the classics. They made a contraption to where they mix the live rosin and the live Reese together. Oh my gosh. This flavor right here is the apple rings, like cereal flavor. Let me know in the comments what you thinking. It's your host with the most, CEO Josh. Yo, look, classics. This flavor is the apple rings. They mixed it, the live reason and the live rosé together. Let's give it a whirl. Dope packaging, easy to open. Oh, we got a different little joint. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Okay, let's get it. Solid. The beautiful thing is not too smoky. It gives you a good cereal taste. Like when you do, like, you get like cereal milk from Classics. It reminds me of the, like, Classic, the Rosen pen, but the cereal milk. But it's pretty cool. This is right. Ultra. This is the live recent and live Rosen mixed together. It's your host with the most, CEO Josh. Man, we got a lot of good stuff going on here. Talk to me. What we been up to? Let's get into some topics. Man. Shout outs to Rod Dollars. He been sending me some topics. Shout outs to Javencio's Playroom. What are the topics? What are we doing with the topics? Shout out to my cousin Fredo. Fredo right now, I think he in Miami or New York, wherever it is. We gonna be, we doing a lot. We got the Trap Convention coming. We also got the Jay Z concert. We're gonna be in there. We also got the Chris Brown concert. Chris Easy with Usher, Lady B in there. We're gonna be out this summer. We got the Five Star Podcast. We always do a destination we do a destination episode. So let me know in the comments what you think we should do the next destination episode. Do you think it should be somewhere maybe like in you know, we did Mexico. Should I go further out the country like Colombia? Let me know in the comments. Oh, we got another sponsor here, St. Ives. So this is the St. Ives Punch. Now these joints be punching me. I don't really drink alcohol, but this one is lemonade, and this is the infused. This is 100 megagrams. So if you're ever out and you want something cool to mellow you out, and it's a nice little shot, make sure you pick up the St. Ives. It's pretty dope. Here's a little world while we're on camera. This packaging, pop that thing. Some people like to mix it. I don't think you need to mix this one. Let's see. Hmm, that hits. Wildest and tea. The host with the most, CEO Josh. Let's get into some topics. Shouts to $5. With the latte. Let's see. Put that on mute. Okay, so they was talking about this Hanta virus. First, let's get into it. So the Hanta virus, I guess people were in South Asia or something like that, and then they decided to actually go on a cruise, and then they went on this cruise. So now I guess it's like a disease that mixed with certain rodents. They're saying the rodents aren't rodents like the rats that we got from New York and California and stuff. These are like rats from somewhere, I guess, on the other side of the world. And next thing you know, that at the end of the day, for some reason, some humans encountered or interacted with these rats or something, and now we have the antivirus. So I don't know, brace yourself. Maybe we are headed back for Corona. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. But what is it with people? Like, maybe, what is it? What do you, let me know in the comments what you're thinking. What is it with a certain type of people and animals that always like carry diseases and it's always associated to animals. What are a specific group of people doing with animals? Like, first they said coronavirus came from like Asians and they was doing something with monkeys in the lab. Then they try to push like wait before back in the days they try to push like HIV and AIDS on us saying that that came from monkeys and or something in Africa. Now we got this hantavirus, and this hantavirus comes from rodents or something. I guess like if they ate something or had some interaction with some sort of rodents that are carrying this virus, they said it has a 40% chance of mortality. I mean, geez. I mean, I don't know. Maybe someone ate something that was wrong, and then they decided to, I guess, maybe put it in their mouth or what could you possibly do with animals that we are always getting viruses and contracting stuff with animals? What is the weird sick asphyxiation with people doing things with animals? I don't know. But leave it in the comments. Let me know. Do you think we're gonna be headed for another 2020 Corona pandemic? I seen a lot of memes already going up. They're like, yo, we not missing out on the new PPPs. I'm like, bro, you think the government is going to be stupid a second time around? You think the government is going to really give out as much free money as they did? I hope they do, but no, like, they will not do that shit again. They'll rather give it to Israel or give it away to whoever. They're not going to give it to their people. Why would they do that? Shout outs to the dude that be on TikTok. He always be doing like the words and then he show you the spelling, but it makes no sense of how it's supposed to be spelled and pronounced. And it's because it's just fine. It's hilarious. It's a few creators on TikTok that be dope. One of the dudes that be coming out like, yo, bill out the truck. Blah, blah, blah. Like these joints be funny. Me and Rob, we be going back and forth. Shout out to your content creators. Also, shout out to you small business owners, content creators, musicians, brand management, anything like that. If you got a show, you got an idea, you want to promote your business, you sing, you can come on the Pop Star Podcast. You can hit me up. You can hit Rod Dollars. You can hit Fred up, my cousin. My cousin does more than like the touring and the marketing and stuff like that. My brother, he does more than like the production and helping out with the behind the scenes. And then you can always email info at wildestdreamsent.tv. You already know someone from customer service will get back to you. We work with all types of budgets. Info at wildestdreamsent.tv. Get your stuff done on Amazon Music. Make sure you click the link, subscribe. We're the top 3% podcast in the world. We've been going strong since 2020. So I want to say about 6 years and going. Our Star podcast. Other than that, we started off as another podcast, but then we surpassed that because we reinvented and branded ourselves, and we made more and more millions of dollars. And everyone just fell off the face of the earth. How we just rose to the top. It's your boy, CEO Josh, the host of the Most Lifestyle Podcast. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break and I'm gonna come back. Bing.
Never in your wildest dreams.
Lifestyle Podcast. We back. It's your host with the most, CEO Josh. Talk to me. So it looks like Rick Ross, I guess, is back beefing with Uncle Murder and Tony Ayo. Shouts to Ross and Rose. They had a Ross and Rose versus French Montana. They had the verses in LA. I should have stepped out. I had to tape. Amazon keep me on the clock. But I think Rick Ross pulled out the jet and said that, on the jet, he named it black, like a part of Uncle Murder. Like you see the side of Uncle Murder cheek, it's black. Oh, it's like, it's hilarious. Do you ever think, I mean, what's up with Uncle Murder? Did you think, is this a display of Uncle Murder just displaying like he could just crash out for 50 because he's like the new person of the unit? I mean, Uncle Murder is inheriting all sorts of beef. He's beefing with Ja Rule. He's beefing with all the 50 top. I mean, if there was a trophy for most loyal crash out goon that's happy with their position, I think it would be Uncle Murder, ladies and gentlemen. Uncle Murder and Tony Ayo go together hand in hand. But other than that, it's your host with the most. Let me know in the comments what you think. We got some more topics we're running through. Shout out to my Knicks. Shout out to my Knicks. We are 2-0. Philly, what up? They said it's the chopped cheeses versus the cheesesteaks. We are 2-0. What you gonna do, Philly? We going 3-0. We're gonna get y'all out the way. I seen Detroit. Detroit was looking crazy. They up 2-0. So it's looking like it's gonna be the Knicks versus Detroit. And then it's gonna be the Knicks at the finals. Looks like it's gonna be Knicks versus SGA. They saying my Lakers we can't get past the game with SGA and them, and we're trying. Hopefully, we can at least win one game, but I don't really foresee after SGA and them that we're gonna be, you know, partaking in it. We're gonna be on vacation pretty soon as far as being in LA. So let me know in the comments who you gonna think is your favorite team in the playoffs. Are you enjoying the playoffs? Other than that, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Shout out to Trap Wholesale. Trap Wholesale had his birthday. We're doing a Trap convention. I'm waiting on Trap Wholesale to give me some of the details. Shout out to my cousin Fredo. We popping out to the Jay-Z concert. We popping out to the Chris Brown concert. I'm waiting on the passes for those. We doing the Trap convention for. We got the pop up for the Lava Streams pop up as well. I definitely also got some, new ideas. We got the host that we're gonna bring on. We got a lot of dope stuff, dope ventures. Shout out to Javincia's Playroom. Shout out to my nephew Landon. We got his show coming. What else? It's Mother's Day weekend. Which y'all on? All the mothers that are out there. I mean, real mothers that really are cool, that are really there for their kids, that really don't give their baby fathers no hassle, that really aren't transactional, selling their bodies, that are really, no matter where you are, like still putting in that work, that dedication, to have an honest heart, to do what you gotta do to raise your babies. My heart goes out to all the other girls that are transactional, living off of whatever means for whatever easy reasons and escaping life, whatever with y'all. But this Mother's Day is going out to all the true mothers, grandmothers, stepmothers, older sisters who act like mothers, aunties who act like mothers. If you was from the hood, you had your neighbor from down the street. You know, if you was cool with some of your mom's neighbors, they was like your moms. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who still has their moms, if your moms is not here, other than that, it's gonna be a good Mother's Day. But yeah, Five Star Podcast. Oh, we got another topic. So it looks like here, cannabis protects your brain cells and does not destroy them. So low dose THC and CBD show neuroprotective effects in animal and human studies. They reduce glutamate toxicity and inflammation of the root of the neurodegeneration. Cannabinoids activate CD1 and CD2 receptors that protect neurons and from oxidative damage. They help regulate calcium flow, stabilize mitochondria, and reduce inflammatory cytokines, whatever that means. Cytokines. But yeah, either way, they're saying that at the end of the day, cannabis is helping our brain and not hurting it. What else? Jennifer Coolidge says she slept with 200 people after playing Stifler's mom. So you can always tell, like, when someone gets to live out their fantasy. Stifler's Moms, in case you didn't know, is from American Pie. Now, American Pie was a weird cult classic, but from millennials and down, the newer generation, things wouldn't fly for American Pie. Even the concept of Pie wouldn't fly. So this girl, she played like Stifler's mom, like kind of like a MILF or whatever, and basically she was always the one back in the days who had like the perkier grooves. It was always like the hot mom that her kids would come over. And after that role, because they did American Pie 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, she became popular as that and acted it out. That shows you that these girls don't care about moral. They'll be okay with getting fucked on and acting it out, whether they're an actress, whether they're a stripper, whether they're a bottle girl, whether they're a prostitute. All these girls are going. That's what the whole thing. All these girls are going. My girl going, your girl going, his girl going, our girl going, their girl going, everybody girl. Wildest Dreams ENT should host with the most CEO Josh. What's up? Talk to me. Um, Wildest Dreams ENT.TV. You can get your dose of CEO Josh. You can get your dose of Tony Rock. You can get your dose of Javincio's Five Star Podcast, Javincio's Playroom. We got Landon Show. We got a few debut things coming out. We got some real good projects coming on Amazon Prime. Just to Amazon. Make sure you get the app downloaded, be on Google. But other than that, yeah, it's been the same. Just enjoying these playoffs, enjoying life. We recording live now from the den. We live from Newport Beach. Give me your thoughts. Let me know your topics. Everything has been the same. I think Cameron got a dance now talking about go Dusky, this and Dane. Will Cameron and Dane ever be cool again? I think they should. I don't think they have like a super crazy beef, but I think that it's funny. Like how Cameron still wish him happy birthday and they give him a dance. It's hilarious. And Dane always fires back at Cam, talking about he got cheap teeth. I mean, let me know in the comments. See your boy Ho gearing up, coming over MG and Madison Square Garden. You know what I'm saying? Like we already New York City, we ready in the finals. We are there. I am out there. New York City, Five Star Podcast. We are live. We are live from the Jay Z concert. We live doing the pop up. It's your host with the most CEO, Josh. I never really get that talk my shit, but we sniping down all these other podcasts. You know what I'm saying? We sniping down. You see, we sponsored by Google, Beyond, Amazon Music. They don't get no more better than that. I'm your host with the most, CEO Josh. Other than that, what's up? Talk to me. Trap convention. We going there. We doing a lot of stuff. Shout out to my cousin Lizzo. You know what I'm saying? House in the village. You already know what we be doing, man. We just be going up. I just be popping my pop. You already knew. Nigga said I seen one of me said, I wish girls sold weed. I don't mind eating cat for a zip. Word. Like, okay, we got top spots current to go eat in LA. So they got Noble and Malibu. I'm in Orange County, so I'm gonna go Noble, Newport Beach. But go ahead. They got Mr. Nice Guys. Haven't been there. They got Arva, Honor Bar, Craig's, Pasadena, Boa, Katana, Tiasho, Poppy, Rose, Silver Spring. Now I'm gonna give you CEO Josh's top restaurant. I don't know if it's a particular order, but I'm gonna take the ones that are already named. I was on this list. One is Katana, Boa. I'm gonna give you Katsuya. Some of these might not be around. You know, Geisha House was a classic. That's not around no more. You got Redo. You got Cut. You got Castaway. You got Odyssey. You got um, the rooftop joint in Persian Square. I forgot the name of it. You got we could go Pasadena if you want. Malagueta, that's not around no more. That was Brazilian. We could go Century City, Rock Sugar, Indonesian. That's not around no more. We could take it back up to the valley and do like a regular Flemings, or we could take it to Katana. I mean, we could take it to the Calabasas, to the Commons. I forgot the name of it, but we got a fire spot that does the fish or whatever like that. Where else we could take it? We could take it to a few places. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even give y'all no Orange County or nothing like that. The furthest I went to was Pasadena, but let me know in the comments what's your favorite spots to eat at. It's your host with the most CEO, Josh. We're gonna take a sip of that St. Ives episode 25. St. Ives. Yeah, I'll start podcast. Your host with the most CEO, Josh. What's up? We back. Five-Star Podcast. And I just wanted to kick it with y'all. We're gonna probably put this episode out tomorrow. Just been enjoying the actual playoffs, man. These been some good ass playoffs. Studies confirm marijuana is much safer smoking than tobacco. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, which is cool. Again, that's that. But which is cool. But the thing is, a lot of y'all mixing raba with your marijuana, so it's like y'all smoking tobacco anyway. So y'all ain't getting no health benefits to nothing. But what's good? Let's talk about a dope story time. I got a comment that was like, give me a dope story time. Let's see. Dope story time. What's a dope story time? I got so many dope story times. I remember. Let me see. What's the third joint? Man, I want to do something. Let me see. Let me see. What's a good story time? So I remember. Oh, so I was telling y'all. So y'all might have seen the post. Um, I put like some of my homies that are not here, like Bruce, rest in peace, Mill, rest in peace, and Mikey, rest in peace. So on the post I did a caption. So this is actually gonna be two strip talk story time. So Mikey was one of the freshest dudes on my block, like freshest, like people say Rich Porter, people say um, whatever, but Mikey was the freshest. Every Air Max, everything Mikey had it, and I'm not gonna get all deep, but Mikey was one of my best friends, and he passed away due to asthma. So one of my fondest memories of Mikey is that, like, Mikey had every pair of designer, every pair of fashion, every Pele, every chain, everything. I remember when Mikey got his first car. And back in the days, having a car in New York was a big thing. I remember Mikey got his first car, everything, and I just learned everything from Mikey. We got the same birthday. He's like my twin, man. And he was no longer here. He passed. And we had to go. I remember one time I cut school, I come out from the building, I see him outside, and he's like, "Yo, call me, to this chick house or whatever in the tower." I'm like, "Whatever. Do I want to go to school right now? No." You know what I'm saying? Or hang with the flyest person from my block, which is Mikey. So Mikey's the flyest dude from my block. So he take me with him, and then we go to his house first. We drop off the books or whatever like that, and then little that we know is that we go to the towers. And the towers is one way in, one way out. So we get in there, and Mikey's with a chick, and all I remember is just being stressed out because I'm looking at the window, and it's like I'm trying to figure out how we get home because it's like about to be like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Everyone's starting to come out. Niggas starting to be in front of the building. How we gonna get home? We was beefing with them at the time. And then long behold, Jody coming in like, I'm gonna give you an idea. Like, from the second floor, I can hop off the roof and then land you on Roberto Clemente. Because if you're from the Bronx, Roberto Clemente is like right next to the Park Towers, and then you can jump down and get through the hole and take you out of Cedar. I'm like, well, I'm not doing all that. They gonna have to just beat me up, dude, my nigga. But long behold, we got out there, we got home safe. And Mikey had to stick on him the whole time, which was crazy. He just didn't want to go by himself. I mean, man, it's just crazy how the world could change. You can have so many fond memories with people, and they're not here no more. But rest in peace to everyone who went through something. If you lost something with somebody, um, but other than that, this is the Pop Star Podcast. I'm your host for the most. I just been enjoying these playoffs. Um, I've been seeing a comment on 50-50. They always ask me the same comments. I already touched on this before when Shorty said the the girl or whatever like that. But I'll touch on it again. I'll do 100%, but everything is mine. So we're not getting married. It's no, it's nothing, no prenup, no nothing. We're not having kids, whatever. You just come chill. You can, you know, the stuff will be paid for, but just know it's not yours. You know what I'm saying? It's not in your name. It's not this that. You can sleep. You can sleep late. It's alright. You make a shop a little bit, but just know when it's time to go, you go what you came with. And that's fair, right? You said you don't want to pay nothing. You said you don't want to contribute nothing. You said you just want to come and live a soft life. This is the softest that you get. You come with nothing. You own nothing. Everything paid for. Whenever this ride is over, because it will be, you leave with nothing. Let me know in the comments what you think. It's your host with the most, CEO Josh, brought to you by Amazon Music. This is episode 126, five-star podcast now from Newport Beach. We got Javencio Playroom. We got Rock Hours. Out to my nephew Landon. Mother's Day weekend. Let me know in the comments, ladies, with the fire gifts you get. Let me know if your baby daddy and shit. Do y'all get y'all baby moms, baby fathers gifts for on Mother's Day and shit? Let me know in the comments. This is Five Star Podcast. I'm your host, CEO Josh. I'm out. Peace.